Today, the Utah Department of Corrections says it'll move forward with the execution of Tabarone Honey, who's been on death row for 25 years. This is the state's first execution in 14 years. ABC4's Kate Garner breaks down what makes this case unique, as well as Utah's execution law.
The Supreme Court's ruling in the 1972 case, Fernan v. Georgia, changed the way states execute prisoners, possibly saving hundreds from the death penalty. Since that time, Utah has only executed 7 people. Now, Tabarone Honey's execution is going to be done with a lethal injection cocktail never before used in the state. Now, to face the death penalty, a person's crimes have to be of the same severity. In Honey's case, he's convicted of killing a woman, sexually assaulting her, and doing it in front of 3 of her grandchildren. After a judge signs a death warrant, the process of the case moves over to the Department of Corrections.
That we are going to fulfill this responsibility as statutorily outlined and required, and we'll do it in a professional and respectful way.
In 1972, the Supreme Court ruled that the death penalty was cruel and unusual if it was too severe for the crime, offended society's sense of justice, or was not more effective than a less severe penalty.
You can execute someone if you do it in a way that's humane and decent and straightforward.
Most states changed execution methods at that time. In 2004, Utah got rid of the firing squad, but brought it back in 2015 if lethal injection is unavailable or found unconstitutional.
Our department policy indicate the use of sodium thiopental or an equally or more effective combination of drugs. Sodium thiopental is widely unavailable.
So, the Department of Corrections is going to use a combination of fentanyl, potassium chloride, and ketamine.
But we do believe that they will be effective and fast. That is the consultation we have received from the medical professionals we are working with.
Honey's attorneys claim using a cocktail is unlawful, but others say it's legal if it adheres to the 8th Amendment.
If the procedure and the chemicals that they're going to give him for the lethal injection don't cause him pain, which the fentanyl would be pain relief, the ketamine would be an anesthesia, and then something to stop his heart, it would be pretty straightforward and cause his death in a relatively harmless way.
Honey's attorneys are hoping that the Supreme Court will step in and stop the execution before it happens, which is scheduled for August 8th. Reporting from the control room, Kate Garner, back to you.